Alrighty boys, we just touched down in Dubai. We're running a mastermind and we've also got a community trip happening. We just rented this 37-story penthouse on the marina. We've got an insane week coming up. Let's see what happens. Welcome to the Only Earned penthouse. Holy Holy, we are absolutely crazy. This is crash out. Ah, this is sick. This is so fucking sick. This is like $10 billion.
Ben, what's happening?
Right, hold on a second, bro. I need to get this Uber booked so we don't fucking... Ooh. Alrighty, boys. Well, we just got a text like 20 minutes ago saying that one of my friends that I met in Bali is going to train with Andrew Tate, asked if we wanted to come along. 20 minutes later, all four of us are in the taxi. We're on the route there. Been on a flight for 14 hours, been awake for the last like 12 hours. So yeah, it's gonna be a big one. It is gonna be a big one, but you gotta do it for the content. We had to leave these other 6 boys at home, felt low-key bad, but there's not many times when you're in Dubai you get a last minute invitation to go to something like this. Take that fucking opportunity, go for it. Alright boys, we are halfway through the session. My guy Z here. He's back again. But he's running us through a session today. We've got Noel along. So yeah, we can get stuck into it. It's a bit of a warm up doing some drills. Now we're gonna hit some bags and get stuck in. But let's go.
She don't miss one bit on the G7X. Nah. Do that shit like Beckham and hit that one with finesse. All this ice on me, I know she's already wet. Kept it G and done what you said on text.
Let's go boys. Let's go get this wagon.
Yeah. Skin all clear, no dermatologist. She don't want my kids, ate me up and then she swallowed them. Once I get in that mode, my brains are broke, there ain't no
Alright boys, I just discovered the modes. We got individual, slippery, comfort, sport, and sport plus. We've been driving in comfort this whole time, so we're gonna chuck it into sport plus. It's already revving, and we're gonna see what happens when we take off. Man, it's been crazy. It's been such a big day. We had like probably one of the craziest 2 days of my entire life. Got to Dubai, had like 30 hours of just being awake, we were just working, traveling around Dubai, getting everything set up. Now today, we're onto the supercars, and tomorrow, as soon as we get the supercars back, we need to get into June buggies, and then after that, it's like 2 days of the mastermind, and then we just go straight home. So it's like literally non-stop, full-on traveling, working, trying to figure everything out. And I just know when I get back on Monday, I'm gonna be fucking cooked. But it's been like 2 days in, and the craziest 2 days so far. So I'm excited for what's to come. A lot of growth is happening, but I don't reckon I could stay any longer past Sunday. I'd be way too cooked. So yeah, we're here now. We got our boy. Fuck, I always forget how to pronounce your name properly.
It's hard. It's Guilherme.
Guilherme.
Yeah.
Guilherme. He's coming to the mastermind and he's coming with the boys to get some content. So yeah, that'll be fucking fun. You got Pedro in the back, cruising. Yeah. Absolute 6-foot giant. Alright, should I chuck it into sport mode now? It's in sports plus now. Remember the police? Like, yeah, it was pretty close. I thought we were getting peeped at.
Bad luck to talk on these rides.
Alrighty boys, we just parked up. It took us like 10 times to fucking get all these cars together, but we found a good spot with the skyline here, all the boys. We just got some cars. I'm gonna take the fucking Only Earned Porsche with Noel, take it to dinner. But it just sounds so fucking retired. Like, we're just like, oh, should I take the Lambo? Wagon.
I wanted
Porsche, which color? Which color should I take? It's just, we're fucking around. It's too guru for me. I need to get back home to Australia, but no one would stay consistent in the gym if they didn't see a pump. So I think this is how you stay consistent in entrepreneurship. Get some fucking fun cars with the boys.
I told her my name is Sam. She said no, the one on your birth certificate. Your boyfriend ran from that diamond test cause they weren't legitimate. She Turkish Cypriot, but her car's Brazilian. I want her. My bro wants her affiliate. I'm cheap, still hit a chick like, yo, can I borrow your Netflix? She a feminist, she think I'm sexist. Twisting my words, I think she dyslexic. Give me my space.
Fin.
Boom! Boys, we spent like an hour and a half driving out here, but it was the most beautiful, scenic drive. I did a little chat with Biel in the Porsche, but it was like 100 Ks of just flat road driving out. A bit stressful, couple wrong turns, but we made it here. We're now in the middle of the desert, going for a run.
I love being the driver, bro. I love having Axel here, because then they let me drive.
When I walk through the streets of loneliness, I'll be looking for the lady of my dream. Oh yes, I will.
Alright boys, so we just finished up. It's pretty fun. We did a little run, got some more content. But one thing I think like the boys were just talking about before is like, yeah, it's really good to experience all the materialistic things early. Realize it's not all that, and once you get there, you're like, oh, I've been putting these things on the pedestal. I've been working towards the wrong goals, and you can kind of reset and be like, okay, I know what I want to work towards now. Whereas before, it's like a lot of people just put the GT3 RS on their bucket list, and like, this is all I want. And what you find is once you actually achieve that, you just be empty inside. And we just had it for an hour, and we're like, this is cool, but it's not what I thought it was, and it also didn't make me feel how I thought it would make me feel. And the fulfillment just wasn't there. So I think like if you can push yourself to almost experience the goal for a very minor period of time to just really understand, okay, fuck, this is what I really want, or maybe this isn't what I want. Because there's a lot of things I've experienced living in Dubai in the penthouse where I'm like, this is actually what I need to be doing every day of the year. But then there's a lot of stuff where I'm like, fuck, I don't actually need this. So push the limits. Try experience stuff early if you can, because I guarantee it will make you think bigger. You'll be able to understand a lot better what you actually want and what you don't want. And if you don't know what you want, you're never going to get there. So let's go. Let's go, boys. First day of the Mastermind. Had a bit of technical difficulties in the morning because there was construction and they were literally like drilling into our floor, and there was no way we're running a Mastermind. But they've told us they're going to stop from 1 to 3 p.m. So we're running my masterclass first at 1 to 3 p.m. We've got some food coming. We've got a couple of the boys here, but we wanted to kind of show you around the penthouse. Roughly, I am posting another video where I'm actually going to break the whole thing down, but I'm just going to show you where we're running the Mastermind, because I'm sure a couple of you boys will see the content, but you want to see what it actually looks like, right? So one part of our Mastermind is that we're actually setting up a content studio, podcasting, so that people can film their own content, VSLs, ads, and just sit down and have a podcast, right? If two of the guys want to have a chat, really good for content. So we're setting this up here. We've got the mics going. A couple of the boys are here. They're just outside. They're getting some sun maxing. It's been a pretty chill day today. We've had like a crazy last 3 days. So I think it's a nice day to just kind of kick back at the penthouse, get some content, relax with the boys. Beautiful Dubai Marina view. Probably super fucking bright, but this is kind of the lobby. This is where everyone arrives. This is where we're chilling. But we don't want to go in there. This is where we're running the Mastermind. We got all the boys, Michael, Harley, Sam, Kev, Jethro, everyone's here ready to go. The boys have already been locking in for the last 3 hours. So I was working with Harley and Sam before, just doing a little bits and pieces on their content, figuring out what the plan is for the rest of the year. See here, again, perfect view. Yeah, got some drinks, the kitchen there where we're gonna have all the food. We've got 2 cameras set up so that we can record the whole masterclass for everyone to watch at home. All the guys that couldn't make it inside the community, we're gonna make sure that they get to pretty much be here like they were here, but unfortunately they couldn't make it out to Dubai. And then this is where I'm going to be presenting, right here on this TV.
Can you show us something?
We're going to have to blur this out, bro. A little bit of a presentation. We're going to be running through our 2026 vision for Only Earned, so what we're going to be doing next year. Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4, we have some fucking crazy things going on. But unfortunately, you guys don't get to see. So we're gonna make sure that's blurred. Yeah, probably have to fix this because it's not working. So if you guys do want to watch the presentation, we'll have it all recorded, but you have to be inside the community as it's only for the members. And if you want to be at the next one, again, you have to be inside the community because we have some cool fucking trips coming up. Japan, Bali, that's all I'm gonna say. But it's gonna be pretty epic. So again, if you guys want to be a part of what we're building here, we're gonna do some crazy things next year. Reach out to me on Instagram and yeah, I'll get back to you. I'm about to do my presentation. Everyone's in there. I got like 10, 12 guys in there sitting down, waiting for me to present. Not gonna lie, I'm not as nervous as I thought I would be. Like I remember for the Bali one, I was pretty nervous, but for this one, I feel like I've developed a lot and got a lot better at public speaking and just like all the guys here are such an epic crew. Everyone in the community's absolute weapons. So like when it comes to speaking in front of them, having conversations, being outgoing, being extroverted, it comes pretty natural. So should be fun. I'm gonna be talking about personal branding specifically, on my personal brand, my story. I'm gonna be talking about the strategy I use to grow my brand. I'm gonna be talking about the psychology behind content and what most people get wrong. And then lastly, just like the teams, the systems, everything I use so that the boys can kind of take away of like, okay, this is an entrepreneur that's making content, but he's not like most creators that are filming, editing, doing everything themselves. How can I take those systems, those processes, and put them into my own journey, my own life, so that they can continue growing the business, but also have this epic personal brand on the side. So that's what I'm gonna be covering. Yeah, let's get into it, boys. Alrighty, boys, let's get it. Thank you guys all for coming. That was epic. That was long. How long was that?
1 hour and 20 or something like that.
Perfect. Fucking earthquake. Oh, man, what did you think?
Bro, I didn't want to. Bro, that was insane. Way more value than I thought I would get. Not in a bad way, but like he just over executed.
I'm glad. It was a bit weird at first, but it was sweet. First actual like standing presentation, fucking Dubai penthouse, pretty crazy, but it was good. A good group of people. Makes it a lot easier when you're pretty much friends with everyone. It makes it just like a lot easier to speak. So yeah, it was fun. It was good fun. Boys, we have arrived. We're here. Buggy's over there. Fuck. Jetto's here. We're gonna go hit the buggies. I'll get
Ready to
there.
cook? Everyone's here.
Sorry, bro.
Sam's trolling.
Start again.
Do you think about the days when we sat down smoking wine and drinking haze? Or is it the other way? Is it the other way? Spring now, come on, chill with me. I got your favorite show, we got it on my TV.
Boys, let's go. We organized a run club today. Don't know how many people are gonna show up. About to find out. Fucking wrapped up a gas run club with the boys. Good turnout. Wasn't expecting there to be that many people, but it was sick. It was good fun, and actually had a lot of guys come up. It's cool. Didn't expect for that to happen in like 13 hours. So I think it's yeah, it was a good turnout. It was a great success. I actually got surprised. It was a bunch of Swedish guys. Continue on with the day. We're gonna get some food with all the boys. A couple of the guys coming through, and then we're gonna get stuck into the second day of the Mastermind, second and final day.
The party started, see you at the bar, you was hardly talking. That's when I knew that your heart was scarring. Friends to lovers need a part to star in, like, wait.
Go to jet ski.
Back out the trunk from the front to the back.
Alright, brother. The boys are crashing. We're having like a 10 p.m. dinner. Just ran like a 7K for some reason. But yeah, we just had a nice dinner out on the marina. Got a nice view. Having some food with the boys. Little Mastermind dinner. And
How did you feel talking to everyone?
it was good. It was good. Different group of people, but it was fun. I wasn't that nervous, and it went pretty smoothly. And I was just spitting game. Had a Nico in, and we were just ripping, and I was cruising. 11:34 p.m. on a Saturday night. We just wrapped up probably one of the biggest days of the trips. I would say hands down one of the best trips I've ever had. Hasn't even honestly been enough time to do anything else but just film content, spend time with the boys and have a good time. Overall, this trip turned out better than I could have ever expected. I didn't realize the impact that it was going to have on a lot of the guys, and just the community that we were able to create, and I would say the friendships that we have now is like we're creating generational memories. We're creating stuff that we're going to remember for the rest of our life. But it's not just an idea of spending money. It's like, yes, they're getting the experience, but we're also creating content that will allow for our businesses to scale. We're creating network, we're creating relationships that also allow for our business to scale. We're learning stuff that is, again, allowing our business to scale. And the way, yes, we're out here in Dubai for a week and we spent money to get here, but we're getting an insane return on investment, you know, especially as entrepreneurs. Like, this is exactly what you need as an entrepreneur that's growing, is like that ability to connect with others, the ability to learn from others and film it all, document it all, have it all as content so that you can continue to show the world what you're doing and build in public. But yeah, this wraps up probably one of the most insane weeks of my life. 2-day mastermind in Dubai, while also having a 1-week community trip and just doing pretty much every activity we physically could in Dubai. And jamming it into 5 days. Having 10 of us, 2 filmmakers here full time, and then also having a couple of other guys attend the masterminds as well. Yeah, it was fucking sick. It was crazy, and all the boys are super happy. And we, myself and Noel, said on our second day, we're like, if we go home now, like, we are super happy with everything and like fulfilled, and we have done so much cool things so far. So I think that just goes to show how we just blew it out of the park. I wasn't expecting it to be this good, and it exceeded every single expectation I had, and it just relit that fire in me for the next one. And as well as it's just putting myself in this environment in Dubai. There is so many more big players, there's so much more things here that just inspire me and motivate me to continue to work hard and to continue to raise my standard. I think that's one main thing about Dubai, is like your standards will get raised. Pretty much every other guy said it here, which is just like, yeah, we're playing too small. Like, our standards are raising. We need to work harder. We need to do this. We need to do that. And so I think it was a very good wake-up call for me personally to just come to Dubai, spend a week here, see how the top players are moving, see what's actually going on over here, the lifestyle that's happening, and almost like giving a bit of an insight into life I want, into a life that I could have, motivating myself to get to where I want to go. If you haven't been to Dubai, I definitely recommend you come here as an entrepreneur. It's quite a beautiful city, and I definitely have some cool views on it, and you know, obviously the reasons for tax as well. There could be a potential move in the future, and there could be some cool stuff. This just about wraps up the Dubai vlog. I hope you boys enjoyed. Massive shout out to every single person that was involved. Keenan, Prime, Jake, Reed, actually presenting, or whether it was any of the Only Earned guys that actually came and made the effort. And same with Axel and BL helping us with filming all of the trip. It was insane, and we had the best team, the best people, and we created the best experience. So thank you to everyone that came. And if you boys want to find out more and you want to come on our next trip, we're planning some pretty cool things next year. Couple countries that I've never been to. We're going to be testing out Brazil, Hawaii, USA, Japan, Bali, Barcelona, Greece, Marbella, literally everywhere. I've written it all down. We've got a huge year of travel, different things, community events, all that stuff happening next year. And if you guys are kind of interested to find out more on how you can be a part of essentially what we just did but in another country, I'll leave a link below so you guys can find out a bit more details about what we're actually building, what Only Earned is, and we can go from there. But again, thank you boys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Amazing, bro. I'm going to sleep.